Hi, welcome back. A ton of new launches here on my desk at my office, and I've tried some of them. Some of them will be my first time trying in this video, but I thought we would do a little wrap around and I would share my opinion on some of these new launches. So we've got the Hourglass Voyeur eyeshadow sticks. A lot of you have been really interested in hearing my opinion on those. They look gorgeous. So I'm going to put those to the test today. The new Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Blushes. Also Kosas, I ordered this randomly on Sephora, has new Wet Stick Moisturizing Lip Shines. Jones Road has a new liquid bronzer. We're just going to dive into all of this today and see what we find. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pop on a little bit of this Wet Stick Moisturizing, is it a lipstick? What is it? It's called a Moisturizing Lip Shine. So I'm going to see if it performs more like a lip balm. I got the shade Baby Rose. It's got that classic MAC vanilla scent that we all know and love. At least I love. I have no problem with a good vanilla scent. Oh yeah, this is a good like prep for the lips. It's got a little bit of color to it, but definitely serving. Oh, this is like, all right, be careful, sis. This is definitely, the more you put it on, it's a baby pink. It's a baby pink, just like the name says. Okay, I'm glad I used that to prep with, because this is definitely, this particular color is not something that I would probably wear with like a full face of makeup, but feels really nice. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's giving MAC. It's giving like that very slippy, you know, lip tint style product. Will it hold up throughout the day? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But you know, Kosas, it's like, Kosas, she's out there just being like a free, she's living, baby. You know, it's not about the longevity with Kosas. It's just about how it feels. And it feels comfortable. You should have seen my review on this next foundation that I'm going to use. It went up like last Thursday, and it's the Ritual Defeat 3-drop weightless foundation. And I was gonna use a different foundation today. I actually had this one from Liss Triple Fix, which I've never tried, but I'm gonna save that because I wasn't like crazy about how my footage turned out for my actual demo on this foundation. So I wanted to kind of give it more justice than what I did in that video. It was just me. I didn't like how the lighting was in the final footage when I went in to edit. So I wanted to just like show you how amazing this foundation is. It's so beautiful. You can manipulate it, you can wear it, mix it in with your moisturizer. I talk about this all in the review. Review, I think, was solid. It was just like some of the footage I wasn't happy with how the lighting was translating. I'm the shade Potion 120, which as you can tell is like pretty much a spot on match for me. So the concept with this foundation, if you missed my review, is yes, it's 3 drops. It's supposed to cover your entire face, and I would definitely agree with that. You could use more if you wanted to, but I think the 3 drops is pretty sufficient. So I just focus the majority of this on the center of my face where I have the most redness, and also around my eyes. It's a very thin serum consistency. It's so beautiful. Like, look at it. Oh, it really just like kind of mimics whatever you have underneath it. I have a pretty glowy moisturizer on underneath, so the glow is gonna come through. But surprisingly enough, I would describe this finish as a little bit more satin. Like once it gets rubbed in, you're gonna notice that it feels like very velvety on the skin. It is so gorgeous. Like, it looks like I have glass skin right now. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my forehead, like half a drop on my forehead, because I kind of neglected it. But if you are similar to my skin tone, 120, she's perfect. She's perfect, baby. It says cool tone, like 120 when you look up the description. It says that it's like for pink undertones, but I mean, honestly, it looks pretty neutral on my skin. I like never wear anything that has a pink undertone to it, but I think when brands call things cool toned now, they just like, they're not using the pinks, the ultra pinks, like, you know, CoverGirl back in the day. I feel like they're neutralizing these cool tones more now. So don't be afraid if you see that. It's pretty neutral. I have the Triple Fix Concealer from Liss. It's definitely too light for me. I may just pop a little bit, like a tiny, tiny amount on my inner corner to brighten. This is the shade number 1. And it's just, yeah, it's just slightly too bright to get away with using in other areas right now. Plus when I use, like, this foundation is just so gorgeous. I feel like it pops off on its own. So I feel like I don't really need much, but I will take a little bit of this Liss concealer to brighten the corners. Gorgeous, love it. Okay, this next product, it's just like official. I'm in love with it. I've only used it one time, but when you know, and it just has the perfect consistency. I'm such a fan. It's the new Jones Road liquid bronzers, and I have the shades light and medium, and what I've been doing is mixing them. I'll put swatches of both shades up, but I just take a little bit of my light shade and then a tinier, even tinier amount of medium, and I've just been mixing together, and it's the perfect combination for the shade I am right now. The light shade would be perfectly fine for me, but you know me, I like to take it to the next level. For some reason, I just don't like very light golden tone bronzers. Like, I need some depth in there. It fulfills that extra bit of like red that I want. You can see, like, after I get it on, it's a little, the medium makes it a little bit more of a red tone. I'm telling you, these are so good. Look at how easily that blended out. Oh, I wasn't expecting to like these as much as I do. I was kind of expecting these to be more of like a really sheer like gel, and they're not. They're very creamy and just the perfect amount of pigment that just blends out seamlessly. And if you're trying to decide between the two shades, if you feel like you're similar to my color, I would probably just go ahead and get the light. It's definitely more of like a milky, warm chocolate tone, but it doesn't run like too golden. It doesn't run too yellow. Plus, if you are similar to my skin tone, then it's likely you're gonna get more fair in the winter time, and the light shade would be more appropriate then too. Look at this skin, look at it. Look at her go, look at her glow. I love this combo. These products are good. I swear this foundation has single-handedly brought glass skin back. Okay, Jones Road also sent me some new tinted face powders. I have the untinted and the light shade, but I did want to give a quick shout out. I have been using the Laura Mercier's new Real Flawless Luminous Perfecting Powder. Actually, let me just go ahead and pop some of this on, because that's what I've been using for a solid month straight, and I actually really have been enjoying it. So let me pop some on before I want to test that other one out, but I want you to see, like, this is the one I've been using, and it looks really, really good. Okay, sorry. I'm at my office right now. Someone's freaking dogs were going absolutely bonkers in the background. I think I was fixing to show you, yeah, a little bit of the Laura Mercier. What is this called? It is the Luminous Perfecting Pressed Powder. And I have been quite a fan of this. It has been a nice little, like, no powder situation. It's giving Hourglass. Do you remember the Hourglass Ambient? Is that what they were called? The ambient lighting powders. This is what this kind of reminds me of, except, so my beef with those is, like, I felt like they were too, like, they didn't do enough. You know what I mean? Like, I never felt like my face was really set. This is kind of like a bump up. Like, look, you can see I'm a little less shiny than this side, but she's still serving a little bit of a glow. So I wanted to show you that. And then now I think I'm going to take the light color. Let's try the light color in Jones Road. It's literally just called Tinted Face Powder. The light shade is not something I would use in the wintertime. It's actually very yellow, so just keep that in mind. I think the name is, I don't know, a little deceiving. Oh my gosh, there goes the little demon again. I just know that's a little ass chihuahua named Bella that's raising hell in the background. I know it. Anyways, I don't think my mic will pick up on that. So let's go ahead and do a little press into the skin situation here. Okay, nice, nice. It's definitely setting the skin. It's a little bit more flat than the Laura Mercier, but not too flat. Like, it's not totally like mattifying my face here. So I like that. Look at this base. Look at this base. This is just a big yes for me. Everything I'm wearing, yes. For the star of the show, I'm a little late. I don't know why. I've literally had these in my cart since they launched. The Makeup by Mario, the new soft pop blushes. And guys, I'm getting serious. Like, I just don't really want to buy makeup when I have a ton of it on deck. But also I know it's like low-key my job to fill you guys in on stuff. Even though there's like hundreds of other creators that do it. You know, I just try to go for the stuff that interested me. I only got one. And I got a shade that I bet you guys thought I got the nude one. I didn't. Look at this. Look at this. It's perfect pink. Now looking at it in real life, I kind of regret it. But we'll see. We'll see how it does. Is it supposed to have this like really rough texture when you get it? It looks like it's been like stamped into a couch. I'm gonna use it regardless. Like, I don't ever return anything. So you know what I think this is personally, and this is also why I guess I haven't like jumped to purchase these. I think this is literally the same formula as, yeah. This is like kind of a bright pink. I thought it was going to be a little bit more neutral. Whatever. This reminds me of the Makeup by Mario cream bronzers. Like, this formula, it's beautiful. Like, it's blending out beautifully. I wish I would have gotten the nude one now. Look at how pink this is. Yeah, these are lovely. It is truly what the name says, a nice soft veil. Probably like one of the easiest blushes to blend out that I've used in a long time. I would say this is slightly more easy to blend out than the actual bronzer is, but no complaints. No complaints going on. We're still angelic. Okay, I am finally going to show you the new Gensci Light Taupe arch support. So, you know, I mentioned this briefly in a video, I think last week, where I think you guys single-handedly forced, this is the first time this has ever happened on my channel, forced a brand to come out with a different shade, which is awesome. And they gave me a chance to try this beforehand, and I honestly loved it. So this is a lighter shade in the Gensci Arch Support. A lot of you expressed that you felt like you weren't going to take the plunge on the Arch Support because the shades do run darker. And so now they have Light Taupe, and it is exactly what the name says. It's going to be perfect if you have strawberry blonde hair, like sandy brown hair. Honestly, even like my hair color, you know, I'm a little bit darker with like warm undertones, still looks very lovely. It's just that nice like neutral taupe color. It's not a cool tone taupe. So if you're expecting something a little bit more gray, this is not it. It does have a little bit of warmth to it. It's a good balance of cool and neutral, but I think it would match most lighter skin tones and hair colors. I mean, look at how easy that was. So easy. I'm serious. This is like the best brow product. And by the way, if you are interested, a lot of you, I've been using their mixed media eyeshadow in the shade Plush. So Gensci asked me if I wanted to do a little value bundle with them, and I think I can talk about it. Like, it's just a little bundle on their website, and I think it should be up by the time this video goes out. But I'll have my own little value set where you can get Arch Support, Mixed Media, Clean Sheen, and Spectator Sport mascara. So it's a little value bundle. They discounted the price on it. And you get to try like all of my favorite products from Gensci, and you get to pick the shades. Like, you don't have to pick the shades that I like personally recommend. But I would highly recommend Plush in the mixed media eyeshadow. It's like the perfect everyday brown, and you can use mixed media for more than just eyeshadow. You could actually use it as a bronzer too. So we love a multi-purpose product. Okay, moving into some cream eyeshadow sticks. These are the new Hourglass Voyeur eyeshadow sticks. I got 3 shades, Equinox, Galaxy, and Aurora. Aurora's a green, like a mossy green. Galaxy is what I'm thinking is probably gonna be like a Laura Mercier Amethyst I'm not gonna say dupe because I think these are more expensive than Laura Mercier is, but it's giving like amethyst vibes. And then Equinox, which is more of a brown. So I'm gonna do swatches for you of all of them and insert those in, but I think I'm gonna do Aurora and Equinox, which is the green and the brown today. I'm just really feeling this green tone. It's mossy, it's not overwhelming, it's got some gold in it. So let's go ahead and throw her on. Love the color. It's not overwhelming. It definitely shears out quite a bit when you blend. Hopefully I can add some check-ins in this video. A lot of you have been requesting when I do talk about new makeup to do like check-ins throughout the day. It is so hard for me to do that. Number one, because I have an office now and I kind of have like standard office hours where I'm coming in and working. And then number two, even if I am at home, I'm taking care of my kid. You know what I mean? Like it's very hard for me to like set up my camera and do a check-in. So these are blending out quite lovely. I will say they lose a lot of their pigment once blended out, which is not the standard for a caviar stick. Caviar sticks, that's one thing that I love about them. They will shear out a little bit, and just depending on the color that you're using. Now, these are layerable, like I am able to layer and like build up, but a caviar stick is kind of going to give you that upfront intensity. Like even if you blend it out, it maintains a lot of its integrity. So I'm noticing these are shearing out quite a bit. You can see this is like my third layer. I don't know why. I feel like these aren't going to be like really long wearing. Could be wrong, but something just says like with this sheer application, I don't know, maybe we'll see. Okay, so I'm also going to use Equinox to kind of deepen this up a little bit. I'm going to use it on the inner corner, or not the inner corner, the outer corner, and also my lower lash line. This could very well like be lighter than the green. I don't know, can we tell? It's a little bit darker maybe. I feel like maybe they're actually at this. I do like the brown contrast on the lower lash line with the green. It's very pretty. I don't think I'm really gonna bother putting any more in the inner corner because it's just not intense enough to really make a huge difference. I'm gonna even out this side, but the green and the brown are kind of at the same intensity level. So the brown just, yeah, it just like melts in. Take Spectator Sport mascara from Gen C, finish off the eyes here. It's a great mascara. It truly is a wonderful formula. To finish it off, I have another Hourglass product. This is the Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm, which these had a moment on TikTok last year. I'm definitely late to the game on these. I don't know why I haven't picked any up sooner, but here we are. I have the shade Mist to show you, which is just a nice little glossy pink situation. Well, joke's on me. This is like a very similar color to that Kosas lip tint. This one's got a little bit more color to it. But yeah, leave it up to me to literally order like 2 of the same colors of lipsticks. The Hourglass ones look so dark in the description. So I was like, I mean, I'm not gonna wear that. I mean, these are like what, $40? I was like, I'm not gonna wear the darker shades on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, I went with Mist. I mean, she's pretty. I like her. Goes with the look. These do have a little bit of a, I'm feeling like a little bit of a mint feeling. Nothing like a Buxom, but there's like this faint hint of mint in the background. And as we can tell, they are very, very glossy. Okay, I think that is it. And overall, everything was just a yes. Like everything was a yes for me. The eyeshadow sticks, well, I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm planning on posting like check-ins throughout the day. So you'll know my thoughts on the check-ins to see if they held up. But everything complexion-wise, yes to the blushes, the powders, the Ritual de Fille 3-drop weightless foundation, just like blowing my mind. So this is like a very successful new product drop. I'm glad that I picked these up. I have been trying to stay true to a lot of my project pan, and it's been helping because I've transferred a lot of my makeup to my office. And so now what I have at home is, you know, just like the stuff that's staying on my counter. I still have a big drawer at home of stuff, but I kind of keep it tucked away until I've used up a product. So yeah, very excited about this makeup by now. I'm gonna have to get the nude one, and I just bragged about my project pan, but I seriously regret not getting, I think it's called like Barely Blushing or something, because this looks heavenly. And you know, my Makeup by Mario cream bronzer is literally almost gone. I've been on pan for it for several months. It just keeps going and going, so I feel like I could do the same with these. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these products in action. Let me know what you want to see in upcoming videos. My brain is in like 1,000 different places lately, so some suggestions would be helpful. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.